Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our CashTelex training session. We truly appreciate your efforts for taking the time to attend this session. My name is Mariam Abdurrahman, and I'll be your host tonight. Our presenter tonight is a very special guest. He is a member of the CashTelex team, as well as an early investor in CashTelex. He is a freelancer who's currently based in Uganda, and he will be taking us through this session tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we welcome our presenter.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So tonight I'm going to be taking you through our CashTelex mobile money wallet. As you have heard from my host, thanks for introducing me to CashTelex community. I'm going to be taking you through our mobile money and how it works. So before you access your mobile money wallet, you will be required to enter your PIN of 6 digits. From there, what else? So I would wish to receive money or I would wish to send money. But this time round, I'm going to be receiving money from someone in Malaysia. Let me say, Mrs. Mariam, how am I going to do it? This is how I'm going to do it because it is very simple and easy. I'll just click on to receive. Where you see the black code, QR code, I'll click on to share. I copy that word. After copying it, I'll go to my WhatsApp, or I can share it to him, to her. Mrs. Mariam. And then I paste the address. As you can see, I copied it from the other side from the wallet. And then I have submitted the wallet to her. Mrs. Mariam, have you received it?
Yes, I've received it.
Now you're going to help me send me the money this way in Uganda. I'll come back to my wallet. Because now my wallet, it's on 000 UGX as you can see. But I have submitted the wallet address to Mrs. Mariam. And then I'll be only waiting for the funds into my account here. So as we are waiting for the funds to be sent, for those ones who are abroad, they might be asking, how do I send money or how do I receive money using CashTelex mobile wallet? So this wallet was designed to send and receive money at any time, like as you're going to be seeing, but not only one currency, but different currencies. Here in my wallet, I'll come on to settings. I click onto them. After clicking onto settings, I'll go to display currency. Here where you see display currency, there are different types of currencies from different countries. Like there is Uganda, US dollar, Nigeria naira, KC, compared to one that is in our community today. Because for it might be sending only one currency, and then nowhere you can send US dollar, Nigeria naira, KC, so all Kenyan shilling. But for us, we simplified everything into this wallet. In case you want to exchange your money or your currency, it is very easy for you. So I submitted my address to Mrs. Mariam, and then I'm waiting for her funds. She's in Malaysia, and then I'm in Uganda. How am I going to receive that fund? And then what will be required for me to get my funds? So, and another thing I wanted to highlight, the reason why we bought CashTelex, it will work like the float we are going to be using here, or that digital money we are going to be using here. Like we can relate to electronic money. But this time around, we are going to be sending CashTelex. Now you can see now it's received. She's in Malaysia, I'm in Uganda. Mrs. Mariam, my host.
Yes, I'm here.
Where did you send the money from?
I sent it from Malaysia to Uganda.
From Malaysia, great. So that's how we send money. And then that's how fast our mobile money or our mobile wallet is. Now I would wish to withdraw in US dollar or Nigerian naira. How am I going to do it? I'll just click on to send or to menu, and then I go to settings. After going to settings, I'll click on to display currency and then click on to US dollar. After there, I'll click the back button, and then here onto the where you see the blue color, it will be displaying into US dollar and then relate to what's in place right now. So we simplified the world of finance, or we simplified this. When you're transacting money, you want to withdraw, you want to exchange, you can exchange US dollar or Nigerian naira, and then let us change to another currency. Now we are going to change to Nigerian naira. I will click onto Nigerian naira. I click back button, and then it will be displaying Nigerian naira. That means I won't starve when I'm in Nigeria. Now everything is simplified. I send this Nigerian naira currency to the CashTelex agent anywhere across the world. And then let us go to another currency, that is KC or Kenyan currency. And then it will display to Kenyan currency. Now, compared to what is into our community, where when you have UGX, you'll have to first withdraw that UGX, take it to any Forex bureau of your choice, change it to the currency of that country where you are. That means you'll be starving. But we simplified everything with the CashTelex wallet. Now here it will be available to spend as you see onto my screen. I'll click onto here. Let me change it to currency into the country where I am, UGX. Yeah, I'll click on it to see the transaction details. It is October 14th, 2023. That's the time. And then I received 100 UGX. But remember, when you're using our systems, the local systems we are using right now that are in place, you can't send 100 to someone. At least they start from 500, 1,000, but you can't send 100 UGX. That means CashTelex gave value back to the currency or to the local currencies. And then it will be available to spend. As you can see, amount here after memo, 100 UGX, and then starting balance is 0, ending balance is 100. And then received from that wallet address. And then that's how I managed to receive this. And then how am I going to be sending this money back to where it came from? It's where I'm going to be taking you. Mrs. Mariam, I'm kindly requesting to share with me your wallet address. She'll share with me her wallet address here. Send it to me directly here into the chat. Now she has sent me her address where I'm going to send the money. I'll just click onto it. I copy the text, and then I will come back here to the wallet, and then I'll click send. After sending, I will click on to paste. I put the amount she sent, 99. But remember, when you're sending, there are those charges they'll charge onto this transaction you are sending back. The balance is 100. Network field will be UGX 0.09 compared to what we have right now. When you're sending 100, how much do they charge you? That means it's very cheap, and you can transact or you can send money as cheap as you feel like. So, but remember, this network fee will be collected back to our pool, and then it will be shared to you as a shareholder, not someone who is just using the mobile money. So for that case, for those ones who bought those CashTelex, it will be collected from here back to our system or our exchange, and then it will be returned to you as a dividend. So that's how it was designed. The more the transaction that will be made on a daily basis, and then they will be collected, and then you will receive them back in your exchange account. And then I'll put memo here. Let me say school fees. As you can see, school fees. From there, I'll say send. If I want to send in Nigerian Naira, Kenyan currency, or CTLX, I'll click there. But I'm going to send UGX. And then as I'm sending UGX, I'll click send. I will enter my PIN. But remember, here they said send amount is 0.099, less than even 1. So what does that mean? It is very cheap to send your funds anywhere across the world at a cheaper price. That's how cheap CashTelex is compared to what's into the community. And then I'll click, or I'll enter my password. Done. And then what will be required from me? I'll be required to enter my phone authentication. After, send confirmation. Once the money is confirmed. That means I'm remaining only 0.90 UGX. And then here you click onto the transaction details. This is the time I've sent this money to Mrs. Mariam. Mrs. Mariam, have you received the money?
Yes, I've received the money.
Yeah, that's how fast CashTelex is compared to what's in place. So no network issues. That today the network it's not there. I won't transact. So no, right now it's open, and then you can transact at 24/7. That's what we've been meaning. So in case I want to monitor my transaction details, this is the last transaction I have made, and then this is the transaction I received at that time, as you can see. So before we wrap up our presentation tonight, for those ones who are not around, also when we speak about security about our wallet, where you see enable fingerprint authentication, you can enable your fingerprint. When you want to access your funds, you use your fingerprint compared to what's in place right now. Does it require to put in your fingerprint? That's the security we talk about when we speak about CashTelex, that we provide security to our money remittances or our mobile money wallet. When we speak about security and speed, that's what we mean for those ones who saw this or who experienced this. And then lastly, let me say I want to see how much CashTelex I'm holding into my wallet. I'll click onto the blue color where you saw the blue color, then it popped into CTLX. That's what I'm holding into my account. So that's why we said you bought shares, but at the same time you bought float indirectly. For those ones who bought for those who bought much CashTelex, they'll be supplying those ones who come after all this period is closed, whereby someone buys CashTelex at a low price, and then he or she is required to only invest or buy CashTelex at around 100,000 UGX or $60. And then for someone who is told to buy this or to invest in this, this is how we're going to be using it in the future. So once we speak about our technology, this is what we mean in brief. Thank you for listening in tonight. I would like to return my mic back to my host, and then I would like to end this presentation. Thank you, my host.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdallah Bukenya, for that insightful presentation. I believe we have arrived at the end of our session. So I'd like to thank everyone for attending and have a good night.